Hey guys, super excited to go live with you guys tonight. It's been a minute. Let me know once you jump on. And when you jump on, let me know how your day's going. I'm super excited to go live with you guys tonight. I have some awesome stuff to share. And it's been a minute. Wow, you guys were already so many people online. Super awesome. Okay, let me know when you jump on. I want to know how your day's been. Drop it in the comments. Good, bad, awesome, decent. I saw a couple of my friends pay it forward today. That was always fun and exciting. But I just have some things I want to share. So I'm super excited. So if you guys want, go ahead and click the share button and invite a couple friends on. We're just going to wait a couple more seconds for people to jump on. Okay, awesome, you guys. So, how many of you guys, let me know, let's see. Hey, Gabby. Hey, Karen. Jillian. I love it. You guys are jumping on. Go ahead and click the share button and then just invite a friend or two. How many of you guys are dying to see my results that I posted this morning? Oh my gosh. If you guys have not seen my results, you're seriously missing out. Like, I am mind blown. It's been awesome. Hey, Lupe. Chelsea, what's up? Okay, you guys. So just click that little share button, and then I've got some exciting, awesome stuff to share with you guys today. And we'll kind of get down to the nitty-gritty, the stuff that maybe no one really wants to talk about. But you guys know that's what you're going to get from me. Okay. I'm excited. Just going to invite a couple more people. Let me know how your day was as you guys are jumping on. It's exciting to see some of you guys. Sometimes I feel like the only time we get to see each other is on Facebook Live or Facebook. You know, you have so many friends on social media and you feel like you really do know them. And it's kind of fun to have them, and I almost feel like you're like in front of me, but not really. It's exciting. Okay. All right. Let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that I want to share with you guys is how growing, like we all get growing pains, right? So do a heart emoji below if you feel like you've ever had growing pains. Like in a business, maybe in your marriage, maybe in your personal life. Drop a heart if you have ever had growing pains. Just anything, really. Okay? Hey, Bree. I love it. Yes, Karen, I got my worship in the background always. Okay. Growing pains, you guys, they freaking hurt. Okay, let's just talk about it. They hurt. And sometimes I feel like as entrepreneurs, we don't share those growing pains. And sometimes we only see the pain. We don't see the promise. We don't see the, the perspective. All we see is the freaking pain, and it hurts. And it can happen daily. It can happen often. It can happen once a month, once a year. But I had a huge aha moment today. And I was doing a little bit of mentoring with one of my friends. And, we don't know what we're missing out on because we've never had it sometimes. Whether that's you feel like you need to grow as a friend, you need to grow in leadership, you need to grow, your mindset. We don't know where to grow because we just know where we're at right now, right? And for those who have known me for my whole life, they can tell you that I've changed as a person. And sometimes people like that and sometimes they don't like that, right? People who are miserable, they want you to stay miserable. They don't like it when you grow and expand. And then your heart kind of hurts a little bit because you're like, man, I like these friends don't support me, right? Especially in network marketing. especially in a home-based business. Whether you're starting up a home-based business and you make baby car seat covers, or, you know, maybe you started a home-based business with selling clothes, or with It Works, or any company, okay? You know, miserable people want other people that are miserable around them. That's just the way that it goes. If you're wanting to grow, it's going to be kind of painful. It's going to hurt a little bit, just a little. And as we were sitting there today, you know, you want, as a leader, okay, Josh and I have been in the industry for 5 years, almost 5 years now. But one of the greatest things that led me up to starting, you know, a home-based business and becoming a top earner in network marketing with It Works was how much leadership positions I was in prior to It Works. Okay. So right out of, let's go back. Okay. High school. All right. Had leadership positions at all my jobs. Flipped salons straight out of hair school. Okay. Like finished hair school, actually went to nail school first and got a scholarship, to go to hair school because of the ambition that I had and the drive that I had. And, ended up going to hair school, and straight out of hair school, I was, hey, by the way, you're a manager, flip this salon and take us from going under to the top. And I was like, okay, cool, right? I don't know what I'm doing, but you figure it out. And I think that that's what holds a lot of people back in anything in life, is you don't know what to do, right? And so you oftentimes think, I don't know what to do. I don't want to do it because it's uncomfortable. And who do I have to become in that process? I think as long as you're growing, you're progressing. You know, what's that saying where they said, if you're not growing, you're dying? And I don't think growing pains should be painful. Maybe for a little bit, like we talked about, but ultimately when you want to go to that next level, you're gonna have to grow a little bit. And I remember when Avea was a little girl, she would have the worst growing pains in her legs, like to the point where she would cry in the middle of the night, and it hurt me. Like, to watch her be in pain, it hurt me. And I think sometimes growing a business is the same way. You know, we watch our friends grow and you're like, why are you going through this? Like, you can either grow quicker, you can grow faster, but it's their journey and they can't grow unless they go through those pains, right? So over the last couple years, I've had to grow. I've been in a lot of pain. I've also had so much fun growing my business. I've had so much fun growing who I am, who I have become, and not only in leadership and personal development and personal growth, as a friend, as a mom, as a wife, like, it's all been fun. Of course, after the pain goes away, right? And I feel like sometimes we don't ever know why we're going through the hard times, the painful times, until you see that blessing. And I had this huge aha moment today where, again, I was coaching one of my friends, and, you know, we had talked about this, and she's like, gosh, I've been here for, 2-3 years at the same level. Okay. Been here at the same level for 2 or 3 years, and I just don't know what I'm doing wrong. And of course, like, I'm trying to ask questions. I'm trying to be a good friend first, and I'm trying to be a good mentor. And the difference is as far left and as far right as you can go. Because your friends, you never want to tell, sometimes if you're my friend and I go mentor you and I go to tell you, you're not going to really like that, right? Sometimes you will, but sometimes you won't. And we're sitting in my car, and we had talked about how, she was saying how she's like, I know that my thoughts are powerful. I know how to recruit. I know how to build a business. Okay, I've done it. Like, we get it. In our business, It Works is so simple. We just do it over and over and over and over again. And so finally, long story short, we get to the point where she says, she's like, I don't know how to lead my team. And I thought, well, okay, so learn, right? Like, that's kind of the first thought that we think of, is like, okay, learn. If you don't know something, what do? You go figure it out. You learn about it, right? So we're sitting there and I think about, okay, Amber, like I always try to put myself in that position. Like if I'm coaching you, like what would I do in that situation? And so I looked back and I said, what did I do in when I started the business? Like you see these people who, you know, they start a business, any business, and they have overnight success, or they have success within like a couple months, or it's faster than you, or you know, you have people who come into it and they start a business and you're like, they are slower. You guys, we all pay a price at some time in our life. Whether you've grown in high school and through your jobs about leadership, you might be a good leader when you start a business. But let's go back to, okay, well, I need to get my mind right first because my self-talk is horrible. I haven't paid that price prior to starting a business. And so you get to have like all the areas combined to really and grow into that. So that growth might have happened when you were 15 to 20. It might happen when you're 20 to 30. It might not have yet happened at all. And so we're sitting here and I'm thinking, Kate, I'd like to think I'm a good friend. Some people will beg to differ, but I do my best, right? And we're always learning and growing. You know, I would like to think I'm a good leader based on results. And if I'm not, then someone better tell me otherwise. But I'm always growing to be greater and better. I've never arrived. And I think that's one of the things that my heart aches for in this industry is finding those people that are like, I'm not done growing yet. I'm not sick of the pain. I love it because with the pain comes the promise, right? You will always push through that and have that promise of what you desire and what you want. But it is painful sometimes, okay? Thanks, Jason. So we're sitting there and I'm like, okay, I've had my car. I got my car when I just went double or triple diamond and it works. So averaging, I don't know, an extra $6,000 to $10,000 a month. And I had my Grand Am for so long, my old car. And I remember on April 16th, Josh's birthday, we went and bought myself a car, paid it off, and I still drive that car. Okay, like you would probably never guess that Josh and I are where we are because I still live a normal life and I'm blessed and honored to do that. Okay, nothing feels better than driving a car that's paid for. And as I'm going through my car, like I don't know about anyone else, but like I have stuff in there. I'm like, this was from like 5 years ago. Or like literally it's so old, like pens, papers, things you don't even use, like hidden in your cubbies and your dash. And I opened up the top of my, in my car, I opened up I don't know what, like on the dash, there's like this little pocket, something. And I opened it and you guys, I'm dying to show you what I found. Okay. So I'm talking with this girl and I'm like talking about leadership and she knows that she knows her mindset's right. She knows she can do it. That's not the problem. She knows she can be a friend. She's grown into be a really good friend, which you guys, there's people that need to grow and know how to be a friend. It's true. I don't agree or disagree. It's true. Sometimes we're like, I've never had to be a friend because I've never had any friends, or I haven't cared to have friends, right? There's those people. Been there, done that 10 years ago, okay? And so yes, you do need to grow and to be a friend to be successful. Whether you're working a normal job, whether you're working a home-based business job, being a friend is kind of important, okay? Then we start talking about, and I said, okay, so how do you feel like you lead the team? And that's where she was struggling. So I thought, when did I grow to be a leader? I'm still doing it, by the way. And I opened this part in my glove box because I was like, okay, Amber, like take me back to 2012 when you started, like what happened? What were you doing? What were you listening to? And I was like, it was leadership. Everything I listened to was on leadership. I knew I was going to have a team, which a team always has a leader. And I wanted to build more leaders to build a team. I didn't want to build just a team for me. I wanted to build leaders, to build more leaders, to build more leaders. And everything I studied was about leadership. And as I start flipping through all my glove boxes and departments, mind you guys, I've got an iPhone now. Like when I started the business, I don't even think I had a smartphone. So therefore then I listened to CDs. people still listen to those. They still sell them.